Well, I'm back with the Traditions PA Flintlock, or the PA accelerator as they call it, and I cleaned her out again after the shooting the other day. Found a couple of issues, which I'll have in another video. And it's cold today, colder. Yeah, so I got my mitts on and everything. It's about -2 to -4 degrees. And we're going to give this thing another go. I found some, the bore in the breech plug wasn't all the way, or wasn't cut clear. So there was a restriction both in the touch hole, inside the touch hole liner, and there's it didn't seem like they drilled it correctly or all the way through, and the port that goes from the touch hole on. So that 90 degrees there was some stuff in there that may have been a contributing factor to the delays in this thing firing. I hope it is anyway, because otherwise the gun's going to turn into quite a disappointment. I'm going to try a couple of different types of propellant today. One is the 777, which is also on the list of recommended powders. Now, 2002 is when the updated instructions are written for that gun. So I don't know if they changed it then or not. And the side of my face is seizing up already because it's cold out. Ever since I had that medical issue, it's taking its good old time healing here. But at least it's healing, so I'll look at the bright side. Oh, it wears me down pretty quick. And I got some copper plated 429 bullets, along with my usual stash of Lee reels, and I get the sabots for the 44 bullets as well. Those are 240 grainers. I still got these Thompson Center cheap shots, and they call them cheap shots. They're a little bit less, a fair amount less than the other ones, but the thing is, you only get 20 of them, right? So cheap, not in the way they mean it. So let's hope this thing works right today. Alright, I got 100 grains of the 777 in there. That's the FFG equivalent. I filled the pan with powder. I did not prime the touch hole. And I'm using the same cheap bullets there. So if it fails to light, then there's all the issues have been fixed. So if it fails to light, it's just the gun's not doing what it's designed to do. It's cold too, let me tell you. Let's see what happens here with the 777. Absolutely nothing. Wow. Gun is not as advertised. To go through the extra rigmarole of priming that touch hole, which they're saying half a pan of powder, you should be able to light off the 777 and the Pyrodex, and that's obviously not the case. And I am making sure the primer powder is up against that touch hole liner. So we'll give it another go, see if there's any kaboom. Well, there you have it. What a hell of a delay though. One hell of a delay, so looks like it doesn't smell near as good as Pyrex or black either. The handle broke on my camera mount today, so it's actually my wife's. So I put a hole in the bottom, and I'll guarantee you that was from flinching. That's 100 grains of Pyrex. Pan is pretty much full. I gave it 2 presses of the primer thingy, and I did not prime the touch hole, so let's see what happens. I did the traditional flintlock thing this time, and I put 10 grains of 4F. You could use 3F as well in there first. So I got basically using the 4F in the barrel to help light off the Pyrex, and I put 110 or 120 grains, so it's about 130 grains worth of powder. Max in this gun they say is 150. So she's I didn't prime the touch hole, although I do have the primer powder up against it. So let's see how that works. And it should behave like an ordinary black powder would. So. And it did. It lit off real fast that way. So you treat it like any other flintlock. So the only real difference is it'll fire pellets, and look at that. Right next to these dampened camera mounts are a pain in the ass in the cold all day. So I'm gonna have to tweak my sights a little. But boy, look at that, eh? Side by side, I like that. I put 10 grains of 4F down the barrel, and then I put 90 grains of 777 on top of that. So I did not prime the touch hole, but that 4F is so fine it will go down inside that flash part of the breech plug there. So let's see what we did to the target. Ooh. I guess I didn't flinch so much on that one because she's just above the bullseye. I'll buy that for $1. Okay, back to the 777. Barrel's been cleaned out. And I got one more of those El Cheapo bullets left. I pre-primed the touch hole and filled the flash pan. So see how that works. Worked like a damn. So can't argue with that. It lit off really nice. Let's see where the bullet went. Man, this thing's hard. Shut it off for some reason. Let's see where it went. Little left of the bullseye. So I seem to like flinching left. I think it's a third. I put a third hole up on the top left between those two small stars. Not sure where that went. Might be it on the far right. That's a total disaster for a miss there. It looks like I got a windage adjustment, or wish I brought my good rifle rest out. The top left star there is where the bullet went, just on the bottom tip. So I put a Lee reel bullet in there, and see how that goes. Sure is easier to get down the pipe. Love that echo. Yeah, we'll wade through the smoke. Oh, went high and a smidgen right. That was a huge delay. Let's see where that bullet went. I don't think the cold weather is helping my sabot situation at all. Ooh, top left star. Looks like I gotta lower that sight a little. Okay, I'm gonna try to show you the priming method I got here. I probably should have wiped that out. Start with one load of just one push of the pan primer, and I get it about halfway up the hole there, the touch hole. You can probably see that, and then I start tapping it in, but I don't want to tilt it all the way back. I tried that, and it'll just pile up over the touch hole. So this way you're kind of rotating it to the left as it fills up that touch hole. And it's a pain in the butt. If you don't do it this way, it usually takes about 2 to fill that touch hole up. If you don't do it this way, it just kind of piles into the hole and stays there. So just slowly let it feed itself into that touch hole. I think the best and the fastest way to do this is to hold 2 or 3 more. So in total you're using about 4 of those, or 5. And I'll just leave the frizzing up till I get over there. And there is enough delay to flinch like the bugger on that. I think that's the last shot. Top right, I guess. Looks like it went through there in the top right hand star. The biggest plus I can say about this gun is I got it on sale, so I didn't pay too much for it, although I did pay too much for it. It does not work as advertised. You cannot just fire it like any ordinary flintlock using substitute powders. The very best way of shooting substitute powders in this thing, I'm finding anyway, is pre-priming your chamber with 4F like you would any other flintlock. So sitting there trying to get primer down inside that touch hole is bullshit, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a pain in the ass. It's a waste of time. This gun does not work as good as advertised. I'm thinking, if you're hunting with this, you're going to aim at the deer's head or behind its shoulder, and you're probably going to shoot it in the ass by the time that flash goes off and you flinch. So personally, I would not recommend this gun to anybody. I'm not even going to waste money on the well, I might down the road after the disappointment wears off. Black powder, it's the only way to shoot this. Probably with 2 or 3F black powder. The only real advantage of this is you can probably go up to 150 grains, but with that large touch hole, you're going to lose a lot of pressure out that anyway. This gun is a waste of money, so I would not recommend it. It's too bad. It's a nice looking rifle and everything, but it does not work as advertised at all. And I'm probably going to post a video before that on some of the other things I found wrong with it.